Hello guys, so I'm going to be talking about my first job. So my mom had this friend named Angel, and he owns like a storage unit place. Anyway, so I ended up, it was my first job, and this is what I would do. I would come in on Saturdays, I would work for like 4 or 5 hours. I would like clean the storage units and, put jam the music, and I would get paid $60, and I like fucking loved it. And I remember at the time, I saw my youth coach, and he was like, you do realize that, a lot of jobs, you have to work more than one day. And I was like, yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it was my first job, and when I got my first check, my mom, like, scanned it. She, like, scanned the check, and, wanted to keep it for a memento. Anyway, so, that's basically what happened. I think I did it for a year. I was like, I think I was 18 or 19 at the time. I know, actually, no. I think I was, I can't remember if I was 17 or 18. Oh yeah, 17 or 18. Between that age range. Anyway, I just remember that, I was blessed because, I didn't have, work experience, but like I said, yeah. But, yeah, it was crazy that, but what's crazier is that when I ended up working at HEB, Central Market years later, I would end up working with Angel's wife, which is crazy because, her husband gave me my first job, and from that I went to there. And, yeah, and it's crazy, yeah, because well, this is what happened. So I went from working the storage unit, with Angel, and I started doing that. Then I got hired. I was living in Granbury at the time, and I ended up going through training to work at HEB. And HEB is a big deal because it was the first one in Granbury to open up. And anyway, I remember that the interview was crazy. Like, you have to sell them a sales pitch about their soda, and I did it. And I remember I nailed it, and I got the job. And honestly, HEB's a lot stricter than Central Market because HEB, you have to wear a belt. Remember one time I forgot a belt, and they were telling me that oh yeah, no. I remember. So I wasn't even able to work because I forgot a belt. Like, they were that serious. Like, you had to have a belt on. You had to wear your name badge the whole time. And I had it on a, oh my god. I like wore it like a necklace. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, and I was there for oh my god. I was there for half a year, and then I ended up moving back. But yeah, HEB, it's like Walmart, a lot cheaper. And I remember that, I worked with a ton of awesome people. I made a lot of friends there, which is crazy is that a lot of those people, some of them my friends are on Facebook and Instagram, and it's crazy because everybody's, gone up and done their own things. And then I moving back from Granbury, I was living in a group home, all that fun shit. Then I moved back, and I get changed for the Central Market, and Central Market was completely different because HEB, I was a bagger, and they would rotate, and they would have the baggers go out and do parking lots and so on and so what. And what's crazy is that when the store first opened, only thing over there by the store was a Subway in the parking lot, and now there's McDonald's and a bunch of other shit across the street that wasn't there, and HEB it's closing, all that shit. Anyway, well, they have clothes in the store that they used to have, and they have a coffee shop, which they used to have. Anyway, so what happened is, okay, so when you'd be bagging for somebody at HEB, you would, insist on, helping them out. On, helping them out with the carry-out as a bagger. And Central Market's the opposite. And I remember when my first day at Central Market, you know, I was telling a customer, you know, I insist on helping you out, and blah, blah, blah. And I remember one of the managers was like, you know, we get you came from HEB, and HEB, you know, the policy's that, but here it's not. And so it was crazy because Central Market is like, you know, like the Sprouts of HEB, basically, like very expensive and not cheap. And so, yeah, very expensive and not cheap. And anyway, yeah, and I started as a bagger. I came with like 2 raises. I remember they didn't want to let me go from HEB because I was such a good employee. And I was at Central Market for like, oh my god, 7 years. I was a bagger, then I became a parking lot attendant. And you know, it was crazy because you know, I worked with one of the girls that was a cashier when I started there. Taylor later became a manager. And it was just crazy. Yeah. And anyway, yeah, it was crazy. And I mean, I work at theater now, but I do miss working at Central Market. Times because, you know, I miss like all the food we had. Like I miss the discount, basically. I mean, there's not a lot I can do, but yeah. And like the break room would be awesome because like the managers, they would have like, you know, they would have like meetings, and they would have a lot of food left over, and they would bring it in the break room, and I'd be like, oh yay, free lunch, blah blah blah. Yeah, and I just love it. And yeah, it was just crazy, and you know, the discounts and stuff and so on, so what. Yeah, anyway, that's basically, you know, my job stories, my first job, my second and third. But yeah, I have to say that Central Market, you know, did teach me to have a lot of patience more with people, because I've had some I've dealt with some very, very mean customers, people that were very rude to me, and I was like, you know, I sucked it up because I was like, you know, I'm about my time because I don't want to lose my job, kind of stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was my exercise. Working in the parking lot was my exercise, you know, it was. I would be done, I would clock out, but yeah. Anyway, guys, those are my job stories, y'all. I know this video kind of wasn't very long, but I just want to talk about my first job, my second, and, you know, Central Market. Anyway, guys, peace.